We have a special behind the scenes for you guys. So today we're on Denver Street at the Universal Studios backlot, and we are shooting a little special piece for Cowboys and Aliens. Jon Favreau asked us to do a movie.
You want to do something unique,
and we're like, yes. So he's going to be here. I'm really excited. We got all kinds of crazy stuff going. We got Action Factory with us once again. Brandon,
back from vacation.
Back from vacation.
It's time to
so
do
we're
a big one.
Firing all cylinders.
We're not used to really well-made products.
You like it? You know, these are the real ones from the movie. I hate to break your heart, but it didn't really transform. When we designed it was to make it look like you weren't faking the mass too much. So that,
right. No,
so
it's
as we
heavier than I
designed
thought it would be.
It's pretty heavy, and also just belief in the movie that could turn into that.
Right,
so we did models, and of course you're always cheating, but it's only about 20% cheap. You got a really devoted audience. You do really innovative stuff, and it's a lot of fun. And you guys are looking like you're having so much fun doing what you're doing.
Well, you'll get
Thank you for having me. Yeah, I'm gonna be. I can't wait to be part of it. And I'll get dirty.
We gotta get you all cowboy out.
We are lighting the western side. We put all of our lights on and aim them at Freddy. Quentin, are you polishing your glass?
I am polishing away.
Do you have any cloth?
I have a tie.
You're polishing with your tie.
3, 2.
Got the stuff at the bar, done shooting. Now we are going to set up our street. So if you look at our street right now, basically we got a bunch of stuff over at the side. We got a bunch of stuff there. We need to move some stuff out and figure out our cover and what we're going to do for the actual action shootout. I think we'll put this one right like here.
Comes out.
So the weirdest thing just happened. I walked over here and I'm like, okay, let's get our stuff. Let's start moving it. And like out of nowhere, a bunch of guys from Universal just materialized and like they're like, oh, we're here to help you.
Where's the shot list, guys?
Right here.
The storyboards.
Right here.
The script.
Right here.
That's it. All right.
This is movie dirt. It's kind of just like colored talcum powder,
Back them up.
but it gives that little poof when they get hit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm just noticing right now how badass my shadow looks at any time.
This is my first shot. I'm wearing leftover wardrobe from Cowboys and Aliens. That Colorado's hat, Bulls vest, and I'm ready to go. I didn't get to be in the movie, and this is why. It would have been distracting. So this is my big entrance. This is going to be a big chrome semi, I'm told.
Hover semi.
I'm going to give him a big entrance and the best special effect money can buy right here. These two brown eyes.
So for the shot where we lift him up with the boom when Freddy goes and uppercuts him, basically he only flies about 20 feet in the air, but fortunately he sits there and hovers and spins around against the blue sky. We're going to take those frames, we're going to cut them out using the sky as a blue screen, stabilize it, and have him just keep going up and getting littler as he goes up, so it looks like he's going boom and just rockets up.
We're in the Old West, there's no Wi-Fi!
I'm getting it from the future. Relax. Jeez.
That's a pro. I did off camera for Freddy.
This is the case that you're gonna pack the semi into.
Okay. Is this a real gun?
No. Fake it.
It's heavy.
Every 6 hours, union rolls, you have to do lunch or a meal, a hot meal, a meal. So this is the first time we've ever done a meal.
This is the first time we've ever had a meal.
For this morning, I had like bananas and like oranges and like fun breakfast food like cereal bars. And it turns out that Universal had their very own crafty, so there was like an abundance of food. And as you can see, this is like the classy Universal food, and then this is our food, which is pizza and hot wings.
So once again, we have called upon the excellent services of Action Factory to help us out with the stunts. And this time, it's like a legit thing, finally. We're really happy to have you guys out here. Thanks. You guys did the crane. That's ridiculous.
Eric only told us about it. We're like, sometime we're going to get to it sometime. And finally we got to do it. So it's incredible.
So yeah, next up, car flips.
At a certain point in doing YouTube, we start getting approached by various brands. And they're like, oh, we want you to do, and they're like, here's a script. We want you to stand there and say, I love the product.
Exactly what.
And we've never done any of that stuff. We're like, wait, so the moment that you're like, come in, like, all the resources at your disposal, do whatever you want, like, do what your audience would love. We're like,
well, that's what commercials are like. That's what commercials are like for a director. A lot of film directors work in commercials, and it's always hard because they're like, oh my God, we love your movies. We love what you do. would you like to shoot this commercial? I'm like, okay. And then they hand you storyboards and say, shoot this shot, this shot, this shot.
You're just a machine.
And we'll edit it.
Yeah.
And it's like, why did you hire me? You could have shot that. That's your vision. So
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure it was your vision. And I wanted to make sure I got to come and play because I don't get to act much. So this is the best.
Yeah,
it's so fun. It's so fun running around with those guns.
We can't thank you enough for this. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you.
and
Me too.
I'm
This
really
is
looking
great.
forward to see how this movie does. I think it's a great movie, so I think
Thank
you'll
you.
like it.
So it's coming out July 29th, a week after this comes out. And the tone's a little different than what we did here.
Are you going to go to it at midnight?
I always run around and see
awesome.
it. It's the best. I did it with Robert Downey on Iron Man and Iron Man 2. You know, we don't announce it. We just sneak out there, and sometimes we run up and introduce it, which is really fun. Because the midnight crowd is
This is the best because those people are the ones who actually want to be there, and so you have a room full of people who are like losing it over a movie, which is like the most fun of any movie. Hey, listen, thanks very much.
Thank you very much. It was a lot of fun, and I wish you the best. I can't wait to see what you come up with.